applied for entry clearance as a skilled worker migrant on the 13th of July 2023. I am writing to tell you that your application is refused.
A lot of people whose skilled worker visa have been rejected, denied, or even delayed. A lot of them have their visas yet undecided. They don't know if they're going to approve their visas or they're going to deny their visas yet. For some people, the visa office is asking them for additional documents and all of that. So in this video, I'm going to be highlighting some of the reasons why your visa application is, prolonging, or the reasons why your visas are denied. I have, case study here. My name is Miss Bimbo. I'm a Nigerian trained pharmacist who is also a care assistant. And oftentimes it's because the minimum salary requirement is not met. For instance, I'm going to show you the case study of this particular person. At the end of the day, she applied again with another certificate of sponsorship and she already got her visa approved the second time. But this is the first time. It happened in August, and I'm going to show you the reason they quoted why they had to deny her visa.
You applied for entry clearance as a skilled worker migrant on the 13th of July 2023. I am writing to tell you that your application is refused. We need to understand that skilled worker visa is point-based, and it said here that you must be awarded 70 points to be granted permission as a skilled worker. This includes 50 mandatory points and 20 tradable points. So the 50 mandatory points include 20 points goes for sponsorship, 20 points goes for job at appropriate skill level, and 10 points for English language requirements, which is your IELTS. So my friend was offered a role of a buyer and procurement officer with a salary of £27,500 per year and a 40-hour per week schedule. And this equates to a rate of £13.22 hourly. Meanwhile, according to skilled occupations of the immigration rules, it states that the minimum hourly rate for occupation code 3541, which is the buyers and procurement officers, is £13.49 per hour. This means that the hourly rate quoted in this COS is lower than the required hourly rate by the Home Office. Another error that was detected in this COS is that it stated 40 hours per week. Meanwhile, according to the Home Office, this particular skilled work is supposed to be for 37.5 hours working week. And that makes the annual pay to be different also. Looking at what's quoted on the COS, annual rate is 27,500. Meanwhile, the required annual rate by the Home Office is 26,700. And that is because the employee is going to be working 40 hours per week, which is contrary to what the Home Office has stated on their appendix, which is supposed to be 37.5 hours per week. As a result, this particular employee did not meet the 20 points for minimum salary requirements, which is the tradable point. And then the officer says, after a discussion with an entry clearance manager, I have chosen not to contact you for further evidence as I am satisfied from the evidence submitted that you do not meet the requirement to be awarded 20 points for the minimum salary requirement, and therefore I have only awarded you 50 points out of the 70 points in total. I therefore refuse your application under paragraphs SW 4.2 and blah blah.
Another reason why your visa may be delayed or even denied, especially if you're traveling with dependents that include kids, like children who are less than 16 years old, is because if you have submitted a birth certificate that was issued on a date that is different from the year they were born. Take, for example, your child was born in 2020, but you have submitted a birth certificate that was issued in 2021. There's every possibility, there's every probability that your decision, the decision on your visa will be delayed and may be rejected because of that for that particular dependent. So it is important if you're traveling with children, or if you intend to travel with children, that you get birth certificate that was issued, the date of issue and their year of birth. I mean, the year of issue and their year of birth should be the same. If that child was born in 2020, then the year of issue of that birth certificate should also be 2020. And that one is going to give you a sweet sail through your visa application. Another reason why your visa may be delayed or denied is failure to disclose past criminal history or past immigration history, such as refusal to enter one country or the other in the past. If you have failed to disclose that, it may be considered as deception and it may even earn you a 10-year ban. For instance, if you have been banned from entering Canada and then you're applying to the United Kingdom, you must state it to them that this so has happened in the past. If you have maybe committed an offense in the United States of America and now you are going to the United Kingdom, maybe it has even passed several decades, you still have to let them know so that they won't take that as deception and so as to avoid another ban. So another reason is if the employer that has employed you and issued you a certificate of sponsorship has issues with the Home Office that they are currently trashing, even after you have been issued your certificate of sponsorship. And as a result, the Home Office has already revoked their license to issue out certificate of sponsorship. Automatically, it makes your COS become invalid, and as a result, they may prolong their decision about your visa, and at the end of the day, they may even deny or most likely, you're going to deny that particular visa. So if you have travel history to the United Kingdom and if you have been in the United Kingdom, you have used the NHS services in the past and you are owing £500 or more before you left the last time or the previous times you were in the United Kingdom. So it can also cause an automatic visa denial if you are owing the NHS £500 or above. If you are required to submit a particular document and failure to submit it, for instance, if you're required to write English proficiency tests such as IELTS, and failure to submit such documents, or you have not met the required score for your visa category, or you're submitting an expired IELTS certificate, or you're submitting something that is wrong. Maybe there's a wrong name, maybe the name on the certificate and name on your passport are different, that can actually cause a visa delay or a visa denial. Submitting a fake document, whether COS, have heard stories where some people were banned from entering the United Kingdom because the COS they got was fake. Like, I couldn't believe my ears to hear that COS can be fake. So it is possible, and that's why it is very pertinent that as an employee, when you get a certificate of sponsorship, you verify, try to check the occupation code as against what is on the UKVI gov.uk website, and then check the minimum salary to be sure that you have the correct certificate of sponsorship. That is, if you're not sure of the source of your COS, you need to verify some of this information against what is on gov.uk website. So this is another reason why decisions concerning your visa may be delayed or they may even deny your visa if these informations do not match. And also, if you're not submitting an up-to-date police clearance or maybe TB test, maybe the one you're submitting is expired, that may also, make decisions concerning your visa to be delayed or to be denied at the end of the day. If you have experienced delay in your visa approval or if your visa to the United Kingdom has been denied, please feel free to share your experience in the comment section for some other people to learn from it and in order for them to avoid such mistakes that you have made. Thank you so much. So if today is your first time coming across my channel, what are you waiting for? Please like this video, share this video out, and do not hesitate to smash your subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.